Hey everybody, today I thought I would do something a little bit different. Last night was the 2013 Oscars and I am kind of into the awards shows. I really like the Grammys. I'm super into music, so obviously I like the Grammys the best. And I was kind of on the fence whether or not I was going to watch the Oscars last night. And I kind of piddled around and I kind of switched back and forth. But I saw Jennifer Lawrence and I didn't really watch the red carpet or anything. But I saw her on screen in this beautiful, beautiful gown, and her makeup looked great, and I really liked it, and I'm a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan. We all know that I am super, super into the Hunger Games. I have not seen the Silver Linings Playbook, which she won Best Actress for, I believe. If not, I'll fix that in the info bar below or in an annotation. But I was just so happy to see her win something, and aside from her fall, you know, that's totally Jennifer. But yeah, I just really wanted to recreate her makeup look. I tried to use a variety of products, and keep in mind, if you do this look like I do, you don't have to use the same exact products. You can use something that looks similar. So I use my Naked 2 palette a lot. I really love that. And a lot of drugstore items. So if you want to see how to get this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I've already done my foundation and concealer. I just used my Revlon Colorstay foundation. Jennifer didn't really have like a full coverage makeup on, I didn't think. It was still like a light to medium coverage. You could still see her skin underneath, so I just tried to apply it with a light hand and really blend it out. So the next thing is her eyebrows really weren't done at all, and I really liked that. It looked really soft and natural. And her eyebrows are a completely different color than mine. They're way lighter. And so I'm not even going to like work with filling in my brows. I'm just going to run my Brow Fantasy through them to kind of just give them a little bit of shape. I honestly feel like maybe she didn't have anything done to her brows for the Oscars. So. And I'm just going to prime my eyes with the Balm's Put a Lid on It eye primer, and I got this in a Birchbox, and I was kind of weary because I really like my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but this is amazing. I really like it. It works just as well as the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's a little bit thinner, so if you guys want a full review on it, I can do it for you, but it's pretty much just a really good product, and I have no problem using it on a day-to-day basis. Then I'm just going to put a base down. I'm using the Morning Frost Paint Pot from MAC. Just going to use my finger and just get a little bit. I don't want to go too heavy. The thing is with her eyes, at least from what I can see in the picture, is that she has a very different eye shape than me. Her eyes are very deep set, so you really can't even see much of the eyelid itself when she has her eyes open. So I'm going to do my best to guess on what she's got in there. If it's not perfect, that's okay. You know, I'm not her makeup artist. I'm just doing my take on this. Okay, so for the base color, I'm going to use Suspect, which is from the Naked 2 palette. It's kind of like a shimmery brown gold taupe. It's kind of got a lot of facets to it. So I'm just taking it on an E25 blending brush from Sigma. And I'm just doing this because I want it to kind of be light. I don't want it to be super heavy. I'm just going to kind of just put this all over the lid. I'm just going to take a little bit of what's left in the brush and kind of go up into the crease a little bit. She does have quite a bit of glitter or shimmer, and I don't really have a glitter that I think would work well with this. So I'm going to try to bring up this color in pretty far into the crease to get some shimmer to keep under the look that, or the color we're going to put on top of it. So just really doing this for the shimmery aspect, not because there's a whole lot of this color going on in the crease for what she wore. I'm also going to go ahead and do the brow highlight. I'm just going to use Foxy and this big, large fluff E50 brush from Sigma. Just get a little bit on the brush. Just kind of tap it underneath the brow. Just give a little bit of highlight. Bring it down almost to where that Suspect color is. Okay, next, Jennifer kind of had a purpley dark brown mix in her crease and for the smoky part of this look, and I'm using MAC's Graphology. I think this is discontinued. I remember when I bought this, I did have quite a bit of trouble finding it, and that was a couple years ago. So any dark purple would do. I just grabbed this one because this is what I have. So I'm just using a shader brush, E56 from Sigma, and I'm trying to not get a whole bunch on here because this color is pretty potent. So I'm just going to kind of go along my lash line here to start. And gradually I'm just going to bring it up. I'm also going to go up into the crease a little bit. Just keep grabbing the color that was down here. You don't want to add a whole bunch more because you don't want it to be super, super dark like as you go up into the crease here. You want to keep it more towards the lash line and the outer part of the eye. So just blend as best as you can. Just get a little bit of that color up in here. She also took the color pretty far down in here, so I might try to do that when blending. This color is pretty dark. It might be a little bit darker than the one she used, so I don't want to go too crazy heavy. I still want this to be pretty wearable, so. Okay, and then to blend that out, I'm just using a tapered blending E35 brush. This is a little bit bigger one than what we used for the Suspect color. And I'm just going to go around, just windshield wiper motions around the outside just to kind of blend it out and make it a little bit softer here in the crease where we did put the darker purple color. And then to get a little bit more shimmer in the crease, because I feel like I don't quite have it yet, I'm going to actually mix Suspect and Verve here. Verve is one of my favorite colors. Just get a little bit of each, not too much. Verve has a bit more shimmer than Suspect does. Kind of tap it off your brush. I'm just going to go over the crease here a little bit. Just very lightly, just to get that shimmer in there. Okay, and then for the under eye, I'm just taking a short shader E20 brush from Sigma. And I'm going to use Snakebite right here. It's a little bit darker than Suspect. I'm just going to use this on the inner part. Looks like she has a bit of a browny gold shimmery color there. And I'm not going to go all the way across. I'm just going to go about 3/4 of the way because we will mix this color with a little bit of the purple. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the same brush and dip it into that Graphology color. Be careful with this one because it is pretty potent. And I'm going to go starting at the outer portion of the eye here and just kind of drag it in. And you do want to connect it up to the color that we were using right here in the outer corner. Okay, and then I'm just going to use Bootycall here, just like a nice shimmery light pink champagne-y color as my inner corner highlight. Then I'm also just going to take a little bit of this just right on the tip there and kind of go along where the purple is on the outer corner. Just to give a little bit of shimmer there. I really like the makeup she has on. It's so good. It's just the right amount of shimmer. It's not like too glittery. It also looks like she might have a little bit of liner smudged into her lower lash line. It's not so much on the waterline. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this brown. It is Urban Decay's Whiskey. It was the one that came with the original Naked palette. And I decided to use a brown because it's a little less harsh than the black. Now for the eyeliner for the upper portion of the eye, I'm just going to use my Blacktrack Fluidline from MAC with a small eyeliner brush from Sigma and E10. And like I said earlier, you really can't see much of her eyelid when she has her eyes open. And I didn't really see any pictures of her with them closed. So I'm just going to do a very, very light line right along the lash line because it doesn't look like she has anything too heavy right there. Jennifer clearly had on some false lashes, but first I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition Mascara. I think it's in Blackest Black. Yeah, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this on first. Just to put down a base. And then just a little on the bottom lashes as well. Now, I'm not that good at putting on false lashes, and I'm definitely not good at putting them on in frame. So I'm going to go put on these Ardell110s. They're not crazy. I feel like she didn't have like a crazy set of lashes on, but just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on, and I will be right back. Okay, now that we have the eyes done, I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of the face. Jennifer just looked very soft and natural. She didn't look super glowy. She had a little bit of glow to her skin, a little bit of contouring, not a whole lot. So I'm just going to use my NYC Sunny Bronzer, and I've barely hit pan. I'm so excited. And Sigma Tapered Highlighter E.L.F 35 brush. Just going to get a little bit on the brush here and just do a little bit of contouring. She didn't have a whole lot of contouring, just a little bit, so I don't want to overdo it here. Just kind of blend it out. I'm going to take a little bit around my hairline, my Total Widow's Peak hairline. She definitely had a little bit of contouring around her hairline, and I'm just going to do a little bit under my jaw as well. And then for blush, she had on a very nice light pink blush, nothing too crazy, and I kind of played around with all my blushes that I have, and I thought E.L.F's Tickled Pink was probably the best. I'm just going to use a Sigma F10 powdered or blush brush. I'm just going to get a little bit on there. I don't want too much. I'm just going to go on the apples of my cheeks. She had it swept up a little bit, but not too much, so mainly just focus right here on the apple of the cheek. And then last for the lips, her lips looked so soft, but they had like this nice glitter to them. And the color that immediately came to mind for me was the Revlon Lip Butter in Peach Parfait. And I swatched this on my hand and I was like, I feel like this could be the color that was on her lips. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over. And it has that nice like glitteriness to it. But then I thought I would add just a little bit more, and I'm using the Buxom lip gloss in Bunny, and it's just like this nice light pink. Her lips weren't super dark, they were pretty light, but they did have quite a bit of shimmer. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of this on top for a little bit of shine and shimmer. If you don't like plumping glosses or ones that make your lips tingle, you're not gonna like this one. I'm not a huge fan of that feeling, but I felt like this was a pretty good color match for what she had on. So this is my finished Jennifer Lawrence Oscars 2013 look. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think below. I normally don't do celebrity inspired looks just because I don't know that I have like a huge enough collection to really spot on get it. But I really, really liked her. I really love Jennifer Lawrence. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.